Looks like a bomb site.
Oh, we'll never get everything done by tonight.
No sign of Terry?
Nope.
That's it, then. He's gone and done a runner, hasn't he? The thieving get's been avoiding me for days. I should have sussed he was in trouble.
Well, he told me he had a few money problems.
A few? He's in it up to here. I've been on to the accountants this morning. He's got a mountain of unpaid bills.
Oh. Right, looking for Terry Sullivan.
Aren't we all?
The employment agency have sent me for the bar job. I haven't got the wrong dates, have I? You're out opening tonight.
Here we are. Come on in, lad. Give us a hand with this lot. The more the merrier. Are you sure you can work behind the bar? You don't look old enough.
21, sir, very much.
Hey, Christian.
Hey, right.
Long time no see. What are you doing? Are you looking for Katie?
No, me and a cross, same as you by the look of things. All right, Jack. What are you working here and all?
No, not me, mate. How are you, anyway?
All right.
Casey, be pleased to know you're around.
Well, I'll pop round and see you later. So what? You helping out?
No, I'm one of the bosses. So you better stop standing around gassing and get on with the work you paid for.
Julia! Julia, love.
I don't want to talk to you.
No, I can't blame you for that, can I? I know I must have upset you.
Upset me? You don't know the half of it. I thought you were supposed to love me. I thought we were going to spend the rest of our days together. The lies that you've told me.
But I just wanted to protect you, love. I wanted to leave my past behind me. All I can hope for now is that you can find it in your heart to forgive and forget.
It's not up to me to forgive you, is it? You've taken a man's life. Don't you feel guilty about what you've done?
Of course I do, love. My whole life's been blighted by it. Julia, what are you going to do?
I don't know.
I wouldn't blame you if you turned me in, love. I was just hoping that there was some way that you and me could stay together. I love you, Julia. I really love you.
Oh, I've got to go.
Me too. Look, love, I thought I'd keep an eye on Terry's place, you know, after what's happened. Now, look, Julia, if you don't take me back, I don't care what happens to me. I might just as well be in prison.
Oh, stop it, will you, Jack? I don't want to hear any more. I just need some time to myself.
Promise me you'll be in touch.
You okay?
Yeah.
You've been in there forever. How did you get on?
Oh, no, yeah, all right, I suppose.
Look, let's get out of here. Tell me about it later.
Dad, I don't think I can do this. There's 4 guys in there, right? I had to speak to this one guy called Tony, while the other 3 behind this two-way mirror making notes. I'm sorry, but I'm not going back in there again.
Look, I know it's not easy telling your deep, dark secrets to complete strangers, but I'm sure it'll be worth it in the end. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, well, we can't. Tony wants to speak to you.
Me? Why?
He just said he wants to talk to you.
But I thought that everything that happened in there was strictly between you and the therapist. Or therapists. Why does he want to see me?
I don't know. He just said he wanted to talk to you. Oh, Dad, speak up. We wouldn't want the other 3 to miss anything, would we?
Got all the stuff you wanted. Sorry it took so long.
Take a break for 5 minutes, eh? Christian, what are you doing here?
I'm working here behind the bar. What about you?
I'm here with 5 Alive.
Oh, you're working then? That's good. I haven't had many dancing jobs coming in lately, as you can see.
Oh, no, you look great. You put yourself up a bit.
Come on then, Twinkle Toes. You want your tights up for the time being. Let's see you do a bit of proper graft, eh?
See you later. I'll catch up on all the glass. Yeah, sure. OK. Bye.
Well, you'll be pleased to know something's right at last.
Our councilman tells us we can go ahead and open the club. No problems.
Except we haven't got a DJ. I've just managed to track him down. But he said Teddy never confirmed the booking, so we just assumed it was all off. And now he's halfway across the Pennines.
Oh, look, we can get away without some big-time Ponzi DJ for one night.
Do you know what you need here? An MC. A proper one, you know, someone to give the place a bit of class.
Yeah, but we'd never get anyone decent at this short notice. I mean, who would we ask?
Me?
You? No, I'm talking about a proper MC. Hey, I was a bomb down the Legion, wasn't I? Go on, tell them they couldn't get enough.
Down the Legion? Look, we're after the young trendy crowd here. We're not a load of old has-beens.
Dad, you couldn't stand up and hear him do your sad old mother-in-law jokes. They'd feed you to the lions.
Look, I'm more of a sort of cosmopolitan sort of bloke. So why don't I do it instead? I've always fancied myself as a master of ceremonies.
Hiya. All right, Glad.
Yeah, fine. Fine.
How you going? All right. All right, sir. Hey, this is all this gear. How long do you think you're staying?
Oh, these are all mine. They're full of gin.
Oh, glad to see you'll be having a happy Valentine's Day, at least, Glad.
Oh, I'm sure you can think of a lot of things you'd rather be doing tonight.
No, I didn't mean it like that, you know.
Oh, my mum knows that. Don't you, Mum?
Right, I'm getting off then. See you later.
All right,
Yes,
sir.
see you,
Oh,
Sinbad.
Sinbad, we're not driving you away from your home, are we?
No. I'm out flying my kite tonight, you know. See if I'll get lucky at that Laluz or whatever they're calling it these days. See you later.
See you later, mate. Ta-ra. James, show Tanya where to put her gear. She's sharing with you tonight.
Where's Elaine sleeping?
I think we'll stick her in the garage. What do you think?
Elaine's sharing with me tonight, babe.
So Tanya's not sharing with Sinbad?
As if. No, love. Sinbad's gone out tonight, so his bed's free.
Oh, that's the relief for both of us.
I put the telly on?
Yes, son.
My nan usually watches Corrie on a Friday, don't you?
Not watching that.
No.
We're the guests, so we should choose.
Hey, you, don't be cheeky.
I'll tell you what. I'll watch my programme. Then I'll hand the Zoomie over to you so you can have next choice. Now, that's fair enough, isn't it?
Yeah. You take your coat there, Glad.
Come on.
All right, Sin. Ain't you done well, my little girl? Has she first her own shopping now, this?
Yeah, chip off the old block, eh?
Well, you try to do your best for them, don't you? Mind you, I will admit she's learned everything she knows off me.
Can I have quiet, please? Can I have some quiet, please?
Lungs on him, he's got a voice like a frog on.
I'm sorry Terry Sullivan can't be with us tonight, but he had a little business to attend to. So you'll just have to make do with me and my lovely assistant, Jackie.
Assistant? Oh, she's going to love that. With days and numbers.
Well, I won't go in for any long speeches because I don't want to cut into valuable drinking time.
Here.
So without more ado, I'd just like to welcome you all to... Bar Brookie!
Jackie's name up and right. Yeah, I know. Brookie. I wonder if they got Sachi and Sachi in for that or what?
And I'd like to congratulate Peter Phelan, who came up with the winning name. Now, the drinks are all on the house for the first hour, so get in there and fill your boots.
Bob Brookie? What sort of name's that? I can't see that creating too much competition for us.
Oh, you've got to admit it, Max. It'll probably do very well for itself. It's very contemporary.
If by contemporary you mean people have to eat overpriced, mediocre food while listening to music which is so loud, one fears it'll make your ears bleed.
The decor's very attractive. It makes Grant's look rather old-fashioned and stuffy.
I think you'll find that our clientele prefer understated elegance, not all this clashing colours nonsense. Anyway, a name like that, be a flash in the pan.
Cheers, Max. Thanks for the vote of confidence.
What are you doing sitting in the dark?
Trying to think what I'm going to tell your mother when she comes home. She goes away for a few days to give herself a break from all this. And while she's away, instead of things getting better, they've somehow ended up even worse. I mean, how am I going to explain to your mother that a therapist wants to see the whole family together at least once a week until further notice?
Dad, we don't have to tell her anything, all right? Just knock it on the head before it goes any further.
That therapist reckons we're all dysfunctional, not just you. Have I been living in a dream world all these years? The one constant in my life has been my family and our love for each other. Even when I found out about you and Georgia, even though I couldn't bear what you did, I still loved you both. I couldn't help it. I thought we were so strong, so bloody intelligent. I thought as long as we stayed together, then we had a good chance of getting through whatever life threw at us. Well, I was wrong. Everything I believe in is about to be questioned, put under the microscope and scrutinized. And the more I think about that, the more scared I become.
Have you seen JC? He's supposed to be doing his MC, but again, it's time for the competition.
Last time I saw him, he was road testing the new toilets. Mind you, I can understand that. These cocktails go right through you. Listen, why don't I take over? The tonsils are twitching here.
To be honest, Dad, I couldn't care less who gets up there. Both as bad as each other.
Thank you for the support, my love. And all those who haven't quite made up their mind yet, welcome to our big Valentine night out here at the Bar Brookie. Hey, how did you do for Valentine cards? I tell you what, I got that many cards that our postman got a hair here trying to drag the sack into our house. But anyway, for all of those people who weren't so lucky, now is your chance to meet the girl of your dreams in our Bar Brookie Meet Your Match competition.
Should have known Mum would do something to lower the tone.
Maybe you should have the one for it before it degenerates even further.
On this stage tonight. Well, please form an orderly queue. Now, come on, boys.
Hey!
Oh, and it looks as though we could have our first contestant here. You're in a bit of a rush, aren't you, mate? Have you been going short or what?
Supposed to be doing the MC. Give us the mic.
Yeah, hey, welcome on stage, Mr. JCB himself, our very own beefy builder, JC Bradley, contestant number 1. Yes, come on! What a good sport! JC Bradley, folks! Oh, you think it's funny, do you, laughing boy? Right, well, contestant number 2, another big boy for his mum. Of course, it's the one and only gorgeous Sinbad Sweeney himself. Up you come, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, contestant number 2. Right, 2 down, we only need 1 more. Any more volunteers, we can get the show on the road.
If we're going to
Come on,
walk in, now
lads.
would be an appropriate moment.
Come on, lads, one of you's going to get lucky tonight. Ah, I think that might be our third contestant there. It is the playboy of this parish, Mr. Max Farnham.
No, I can't, you see. Well, I really can't because I've got to go home. Look, this isn't really my thing. I'm already attached.
Maxie, come on. I'm sure the first Mrs. Farnham wouldn't mind sharing you. Wouldn't be the first time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on stage, Maxie Farnham!
Get off there, Maxie. Oh, my love. Thank you, Maxie.
Right, now, we've got the boys, all we need now is the girl, isn't it? So here she is, our lovely, bountiful, buxom lady who tonight will be lucky enough to end up with one of these 3 fine specimens of manhood. Here she is, welcome on stage, our mystery girl!
Twist. Stick.
Come here, you. I haven't had one chance to get in near you all night. Hey, listen, did you get that Valley card I sent you?
Which one? I got so many.
Oh, very funny. But what I want to know is where's mine? I mean, I was gutted this morning when I didn't get one. Even went outside, I wrestled the postie to the ground. You didn't have one single card with my name on it.
Well, I've been waiting for me moment. I wanted to give you this. Yes. It's been a secret fantasy of mine to see a parade around in one of those.
What are you talking about?
Oh, no, please, Meg. It'd be such a turn on. Go on, then. Of course I am, you pillock.
I was going to say, nowhere near big enough.
Oh.
You got any more matches, Dad?
No, why?
Tanya's nan's won all the others off us. What's that?
Nothing.
Mum, do you think you should be encouraging the kids to gamble?
Well, wrestling's out the question at the moment, isn't it? So what else is there?
My nan's a nutter.
Anyway, you lot, I think it's time we call it a night. You haven't left poor Gladys alone for 1 minute, so it's bedtime now.
Oh, do we have to? I'm not tired.
You'll be needing those matchsticks to keep your eyes propped open soon.
I'm sure you're all agreed to make a lonely couple. Now, H-Show promised us that you'll come back next week and tell us how it went on, you know.
Ladies
and gentlemen, one more time. Mo and Sinbad.
I've never won anything before in my life.
Congratulations.
Right. Listen, do you want a drink or anything?
Yeah, why not? I'll have one of them fancy cocktails. Surprise me.
Oh, right, OK.
It was a good laugh, that, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, hysterical. I get to take me pick from Tweedledum and Tweedledee. And Mr. Sleaze over there. I haven't forgotten about his dodgy past. Oh, I love this one.
Yeah, at least he's got a bit of a tune to, hasn't he? Not like some of that rubbish that's around these days.
Do you fancy a dance?
No, not me, love, no. I better go and see if they need any more help.
Oh, don't be stupid. You've done your bit. It's about time you enjoyed yourself. Come on.
Oh, that's great, isn't it? I win the competition and she goes off with the compere.
Well, you count yourself lucky. It's a close shave, you know. Ritual humiliation passes as a game here. Whatever next? Nude karaoke, probably.
Come on, let's go. But enough excitement for one night. Oh, the paint's still wet.
What's this?
Oh.
It's some sort of conspiracy.
Hi, Max, you've ruined the paintwork.
Hey, Maxie, I wouldn't have done that if I were you, mate. It's just not your colour.
Do you know what I really fancy?
What?
A coffee.
Well, that's no problem. They sell it here, don't they? I'll get you one.
Well, I tell you what, Ron, why don't you do that the other way round?
How do you mean?
Well, we get off back to yours and then we get a coffee.
Oh, no, I don't think so, love.
I'll get me coat.
Tell you what, Max. You send a dry cleaning bill to me, and I'll give you a free meal in here. Anything you like off the menu, bottle of wine, the lot. And we'll say no more about it, OK?
Hey, come on, mate. You better help me out. Were you on the flaming competition?
Yeah, and the best man won in the end. And hey, Ron, don't worry, mate. I won't hold it against you.
Sinbad, I can't...
See you, Sin.
All right,
Come on,
ta-ra.
Ron.
Sinbad.
Now, Ron, enjoy yourself.
What's my dad doing with it?
Well, what do you think he's doing? And I was supposed to be staying at your dad's tonight, you know? There's no chance of that now, is there? Mick's got a lane and air mob staying, so it looks like I'm going to be a goose god for the rest of me life.
Well, it looks like we've got some decisions to make, girl. Looks like Terry's definitely abandoned ship. So we can either cut our losses and do a Terry ourselves, or we can jump in with both feet and try and make it work. Sort out the license and everything.
I don't think we've got a choice, have we? I've made a big investment in this place. We've got to make it work.
Well, I'm willing to give it a go if you are.
You suit, you know.
Max, have you got your mobile with you?
Yes, why?
I think someone's breaking into Sinbad's shop.
How many of those cocktails did you actually have?
Quick, call the police!
Hang on a minute. Shouldn't we take a closer look first?
Oh, no, of course not. It could be some drug-crazed thug or anyone. No. Make the call to the police, then we'll have done our duty. Anyway, we can't hang around. Got to get back for the babysitter.
Yeah, hello, police, please. I'd like to report a burglary. It's actually happening as we speak. Ow!
Yeah, 3697. 3697. Oh no. 3796. All right, officer. You don't know anything about alarms, do you?
You sure you want to go to bed now? I mean, you don't have to feel obliged, you know.
I know. I fancy doing a bit of reading. Do you know, as you get older, stairs get steeper, I'm sure of it.
Oh, mind your elbow there, Mick. She's going to hurt herself.
Hey, you shedhead. Don't talk about me like I'm not here. It's me hip that's gone, not me brain.
That's telling you. You see, if I'd have spoke to her like that, she'd have had me in a sling.
Oh, but I'm the mother, you see. I can be as crabby as I like, and there's not a thing she can do about it. Oh, I should never have gone to that disco tonight. All that dancing's done me in. Hey, you want to keep an eye on this one, Laney? Big, strong fella like this, the women will be queuing up.
Hey, go easy on that stuff, will you? Don't have to carry it home.
Who said anything about going home? What I think you need, Ron, is a woman's touch around this place.
You what?
Well, this house, you can tell only fellas live here. There's no nice little touches. You know, no dried flowers or cushions or little gizmos with dangly bits of lace and stuff.
No, but that was all Bev's idea. You know, it all went in the fire.
Listen, why don't you come and sit next to me? I don't bite, you know, well, not unless you'd like me to. Oh, who the hell's that? Don't answer it.
I have to, love. Hello, Ron Dixon. Me? Who's me? Oh, Sinbad, yeah. No, don't worry, mate. You're not disturbing anything. What can I do for you?
Come on, Ron, get rid of him.
You've been arrested. But, Sinbad, it's your shop, isn't it? How can you be arrested for... Oh, I see. I get it, yeah. Very funny, mate. Very funny.
No, Ron, I promise you, I'm not messing about. I need you to come down to the police station right now. Honest, I promise I'm telling the truth. I thought I'd sleep in the shop, didn't I? Then I went and dropped my keys behind the washing machines, and then I set the alarm off, but I couldn't remember the code. I know it sounds far-fetched. Look, Ron, I need you to get down here right away and verify who I am. Otherwise, I'm going to be locked up for the night. Ron? Ron, you still there? Ron!
I'm really getting fond of your mum, you know. She's one in a million, ain't she?
Yeah, she is.
It's going to be great for mates having a nan like you. I mean, do you think it's brilliant how everything's just fallen into place?
Mick, I know we had a nice time together, but try not to get carried away with it all. I mean, let's face it, everyone was on their best behaviour today. It's not going to be like that every time.
I know that soft girl. It's just... well, spending time together. It's just brought it all home to me. It's made me realise that the most important thing in life is being with people that you really care about. Take all your posh houses and your fancy cars. I've got what I want right here. Elaine, when you move in, look, just pack up all your gear and move in. There's plenty of room for the three of you.
Hey, trying to organise one night was like trying to organise the D-Day landings. We'll have to think about it.
What's there to think about? You've seen for yourself how well we all get on. As far as I'm concerned, a lot of you should just move in as soon as possible. Elaine, it's obvious we're meant to be together. So why wait?
They'll be dressing for breakfast next on 4 and starting over on ITV, The Roof Rental Mysteries.
Hiya, I was just bringing this up for you.
Oh, right, thanks.
Thanks for letting me stay last night. I can't even remember falling asleep.
No, I was just on the phone to Sinbad, and when I turned round, you were out like a light.
Oh, my head's banging. Was it a good night?
Yeah. What I can remember, like, you know.
Yeah, well, thanks for everything. Sorry I went and fell asleep on you.
Oh, no need to apologise, love.
Listen, I couldn't help noticing you've got some bacon in the fridge. Shall I make us some butties for breakfast?
Look, love, I'm not being funny, but, well, our Michael's going to be down in a minute, and I wouldn't want him getting the wrong idea about me and you, like, you know.
Yeah, of course not.
I wouldn't like him thinking I was bringing all kinds of women back to the house.
All kinds of women? What are you trying to say? Oh, right, I understand. Would you prefer if I used the back door? If you give me a hitch over the fence, I could sneak off into the woods, save you the shame of me being spotted by any of your neighbours.
Oh, come on, Mo, it's not like that. I don't care about the neighbours. They can think whatever they like.
Well, in that case, I'll use the front door. See you, Ron. Thanks for last night.
Yeah, I'll see you, Mo.
Morning, handsome.
Morning, darling.
Sleep well.
Yes, I did. Darling, about yesterday afternoon.
What about it?
Well, don't you think you should be thinking of going to the doctor's?
Panicking all next?
No, I'm not panicking.
Yes, I will go and get a morning after pill, but I know my cycle, Max, and the chances of me being pregnant are very slim.
Sure.
Positive. Although, yeah, I do think we should sort something out contraception-wise, something more long-term. Unless you fancy the idea of another little Farnham running around the house.
Do you?
Oh, it took me long enough to get back into a routine after Emily. I'm not sure I could cope with it all again.
I think we're fine as we are. Got each other. Got 2 lovely children. I don't see any reason why we should complicate matters by having another baby. Do you?
Not at all. I'm perfectly happy with the way things are.
I could get used to this.
I'm glad to hear it. Because I'm serious about what I said last night, you know. There's nothing I'd like better than for you and Tanya to move in here full time.
And what about me, Mum?
She can come too. She can move all her mates in for all I care. I just want us to be together.
You haven't met me Mum's mates. No, seriously, Mick, it's a lovely offer, but I couldn't.
Why not?
Well, it's not me. I'll be made up living here. It's me Mum, you know. I've only just moved her from mine. I can't keep dragging her from pillar to post, can I? It wouldn't be fair on her.
Well, why don't you just ask her? See what she thinks about it.
No, and I don't want you to either. Oh, thanks a lot, Mick. It is a lovely offer, but, you know, there's no rush, is there? I mean, we've got the rest of our lives to be together. And once my mum's had her operation, we can be together all the time. Hey, just got to be patient, that's all.
What a nightmare, the M6. I set off at 6 thinking I'd miss all the rush hour in Birmingham. Ended up slap bang in the middle of it.
You must be exhausted.
Oh, I promised Ron I'd be in today. In about 10 minutes, actually. Had some great ideas for the shop. I met this couple with an organic meat business, and they gave me a poster to put up in the trading post.
Very right on.
And I visited a dairy farm, tasted some wonderful cheeses, and they promised to send me some samples.
Did Georgie come back with you?
No, she's still down there.
How is she?
She's fine. We managed to have quite a few civil moments.
So, you're feeling slightly rejuvenated then?
Yes, I am. Had time to think. Look forward rather than look backwards.
Well, that sounds good to me.
What about Nat? Did he manage to talk?
Well, you know what Nat's like.
I'll tell you that's a no then.
Well, let's not worry about him right now. It's so nice to have you back. It seems like ages since I've seen you.
Oh, I know. I've missed you. So great to be home.
Hi, kid. What time do you call this to be opening up, eh? No way to run a business, that.
Leave it, Jimmy. I'm not in the mood.
Oh, yeah. Late night at the cafe bar, was it? Woke up with a bit of an hangover, did you?
I woke up in a police cell, actually.
You what?
After the coffee bar finished, I thought I'll kip in the shop. But I set the alarm off, and I was that bladdered I couldn't remember the code. And then some divvy must have phoned the busies, because the next thing I know, I'm getting bundled into the back of a police car on suspicion of burglary.
And what were you doing kipping in the shop?
Because Mick's got his new girlfriend round at the house, hasn't he, playing Happy Families, so little orphan Sinbad's on the street for the night.
Don't tell me he's kicked you out.
Well, not quite. It's only a matter of time, though, before he moves that Elaine one in, isn't it? I mean, they're getting married in a couple of months.
And how come they kept you in the cells all night, then?
Because they didn't believe it was my shop, and I was in no fit state to convince them otherwise.
Oh, hi. Is everything okay with your shop?
Yeah, why'd you ask?
Well, it's just that when we were leaving last night, Max and I thought we saw someone in there, so we called police for you.
Oh, well, thanks very much.
Oh, any time. Just neighbourly thoughtfulness. Bye.
Bye. Nice one, Susanna.
You're glad?
Thanks for making me so welcome, love. You've spoilt me rotten. I just wish I could manage on my own.
So when's the operation?
Well, I had been told before Easter, but, well, it's been postponed again. It'll probably be the end of May now.
The end of May?
Yeah. I'm sure it'll fly by.
So you're meant to keep suffering till then?
Well, that's how things are these days, isn't it? People like me are just a burden on the economy. The health service is all about money these days.
Makes you sick, doesn't it?
Well, with a bit of luck, come the end of May, it'll all be over. I'll be back on my feet, and you and Elaine won't have an invalid getting in the way of all your lovely plans.
Oh, sorry, can I help you?
Who are you?
Who wants to know?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. I'm Belle Simpson. I work here.
Oh, right, yeah, Ron's told me about you. Yeah, I'm Cassie Charlton. Pleased to meet you.
And how long have you worked here?
Oh, a couple of weeks now. Yeah, hasn't Ron mentioned me?
I haven't seen Ron. I've been away for a while. I just got back. Everything's been moved around. It all looks different.
Yeah, that's me. Ron had all kinds of weird fancy stock all over the place. I've shoved a lot of it out there in the bargain basket. Should get rid of it that way, eh?
Well, actually, I'm in charge of ordering the stock, and I think you'll find there is a market for the more specialist foods.
Well, we haven't sold any of your specialist foods since I've been here, and takings have gone up.
Well, I think you'll find they've continued to go up now that I'm back.
Right. Little counts on it.
Oh, I'm just having a little 5-minute breather, if that's okay by you.
Oh, of course. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Well, it's just that you've seemed a bit down today. And then when I heard you singing in the bathroom, smile though your heart is breaking.
That song must have been written just for me.
What's wrong? Come on, you can tell me. Is it Jack?
Well, between you and me, Mrs. Farnham, it doesn't look like there's going to be a wedding after all. It seems I've made a complete fool of myself. Not that that's anything new.
Why? What happened?
Well, it's just been one thing after another. First, Terry ran off owing every Tom, Dick and Harry, and...
Really?
And then Jack, well, just let's say, what you see isn't what you get.
Well, how do you mean?
Mrs. Farnham, I've been such a fool spending all that money arranging a wedding.
What are you saying? That Jack's only after your money?
What's that?
Oh, it's a company I visited in the Cotswolds. Organic meat by mail order. I deliver within the week.
You can get organic meat anywhere these days. Why would anybody want to wait a week for the fuel lamb chops?
Oh, well, I have done my market research, actually, and there is a lack of this sort of service in the area.
Probably because it's not wanted. Have you seen the price of organic meat? It'd be cheaper to buy your own farm.
Morning, ladies. I take it you've acquainted yourselves?
Yes.
Good. So, did you have a nice little break?
Yeah, great, thanks. Just what the doctor ordered. And I'll soon be back into the swing of things.
Glad to hear it. What's this?
Oh, organic meat by mail order. They deliver within the week.
Who's going to wait a week for a bit of meat?
Is there an echo around here? I'll go and put the kettle on.
So, where did she spring from?
I didn't have any choice, love. I was really pushed, what with you being off.
Well, she's only been here 2 minutes and she's already questioning every decision I make.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, but I've started her now and I can't get rid of her without a good reason. Especially with it being, you know, we'd have all kinds of riots on our hands and everything.
So I'm stuck with her then.
Looks like you'll just have to grin and bear it.
Look what's come. Final demand for the phone bill. We'll have to pay it by the end of the week or they'll cut us off.
Great, that's all we need.
How are we going to pay it, Jimmy? We still haven't paid the lecky.
Let's Mick for the rise earlier.
Hans?
No chance.
If things carry on like this, we'll have to take in lodgers or something.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
You're joking, aren't you? I'm not sharing my house with a complete stranger.
Who said anything about strangers?
Oh, you poor thing.
Thanks, Lou. Do you know, I must have mug written all over my face.
How do you mean?
Well, I was engaged before to Cyril, Ron Dixon's dad. It turned out that he had a wife in every port in every country.
Are you joking?
I wish I was.
Oh, poor Julia. You haven't had much luck, have you?
The only difference is, with Cyril, I was marrying him just for the company, but with Jack, well, I really do love him.
Oh, well, in that case, I can't see what the problem is. Wait until he gets his divorce and then go ahead with the wedding. If he hasn't been in contact with this Mary woman all this time, well, it's not as if he's been cheating on you or anything, is it?
Oh, believe me, Mrs. Farnham, there's nothing I'd like more. I mean to say, you don't get many opportunities like this at my age, do you?
Then what are you waiting for?
Well, it's just the fact that he's lied to me. He's broken me trust.
Can't you forgive and forget? Look at everything me and Max have been through, and now I've never been happier. No, I'm sure that everything that's happened between you and Jack will only make your relationship stronger. If you really believe Jack is the man for you, if he can make you happy, then you've got to go for it.
Hello, Miss Businesswoman of the Year. How's things going at the old club, then?
It's not a club, Dad. It's a cafe bar.
Oh, sorry. Cafe bar. Still no news on Terry?
No news, but loads of rumours. He's cracked up. He's done a runner because he's broke. He's joined a religious cult in Warrington.
I don't know what Barry Grant was thinking of letting him take over in the first place. The man's unstable.
Well, I know one thing for sure. He never paid one bill the whole time he was here.
Go away.
Yeah, JC's trying to sort it all out now. He's owed a fortune himself.
Hey, listen, love, if things are that bad, you might be better off getting out and trying to get your money back.
You must be joking. Dad, these bills are for thousands. And even if I wanted my money back, I'd be the last on the list. So I'm just going to make the most of it and protect my investment.
But you don't know the first thing about running a cafe, do you, love?
Cafe bar. And anyway, when I opened the salon, I didn't know the first thing about hairdressing, did I? But I've still made a success of it. I'm going to do the same here. What's he doing in here?
Must have come in to lower the tone of the place.
Oh, hello, Ron, and thanks a lot.
What are you on about?
Last night. I spent last night in a police cell thanks to you.
A police? I thought you were only trying to wind me up because you thought I'd pulled Mo.
No, I wasn't winding you up. And if I can ever do the same for you, mate, I'll make sure I do, all right?
Very nice. Very nice indeed.
Wouldn't you be more at home in the Swan?
I might make this place my local. I don't know, this area's certainly coming up, isn't it, eh? What with Belle Simpson turning the Trading Post into some sort of posh deli. And now this place, who knows, could be the place to live. The Lark Lane of Manor Park, eh, Sin?
Not with you still living round here, it won't.
Come on, Jimmy, where's this pint you promised me?
Hey, didn't you do enough drinking last night?
Hair of the dog, Ron.
Well, at least people are coming in.
They're bound to, aren't they, love? The place is brand new. People are curious.
Well, we've all got to start somewhere, haven't we?
2 pints of lager, my love, please.
Oh, God, I could do with a kip. Can't remember the last time I had a hangover like this.
You're going to have to get yourself arrested again. At least you'll have a roof over your head that way.
Oh, very funny.
No, listen, seriously, Sin. If you're going to be looking for somewhere else to live, I might be able to help you out. How'd you fancy lodging with me and Jackie? You have the extension.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Hey, listen, very nice and cosy in there now. And, to be honest with you, I could do with the extra dosh.
Jimmy, do you really think that I would move back into that house after all that happened?
Yeah, why?
Oh, have a word with yourself.
What?
Hello, love.
Hello.
I called out to yours before.
I think the farmhands.
Didn't think you were speaking to me. I tried ringing a few times, but...
I just needed a bit of time for myself.
Look, Julia, I can't tell you how sorry I am about all this. I know it must have been a terrible shock for you, but it was for me, you know.
Why didn't you tell me you were still married?
Well, I know this sounds stupid, but I didn't think it was important.
Not important. Here's me running around like some soft girl organising our wedding. And all the time you're still married.
Yeah, but I hadn't seen her for over 30 years, Julia. She means nothing to me. I was just scared that you might call the old thing off, and that was the last thing I wanted. I love you, Julia. It broke my heart, all this. I never wanted to hurt you, honest.
What about that poor Henry Fraser business? I mean, that poor fella.
That was just an accident, love. A stupid fight outside the pub that went wrong. I've been riddled with guilt for years, keeping a secret like that to myself.
You could have told me.
Yeah, I should. So is that it then, between you and me? Is it all off?
Oh, it all depends.
On what?
Well, I've got to be sure that you'll never, ever lie to me again.
I won't. Honest. I'd do anything for you, Julia. All I want is for us to be together.
Because if you do lie, that'll be it.
I'll never do it again, I swear.
Oh, well, in that case, you better get yourself down to see the solicitor, haven't you?
What?
Well, the sooner you get your divorce, the sooner we can get married.
Do you mean it?
I wouldn't have said so otherwise, would I?
Oh, Julia. You don't know how much this means to me.
Can't keep away from me, can you?
You wish. No, I've left my makeup bag in your bathroom. Can I borrow your keys?
And there's me thinking that he just popped in to see me.
No.
I was talking to your mum before, you know.
Oh, aye. What about?
About the op. See, they put it back till the end of May.
Yeah, I meant to talk to you about that.
There goes that Easter wedding, isn't he?
Oh, I'm sorry, mate. Oh, yeah? Have you just finished?
Thank God that other woman turned in today, Belle. Oh, she's a right snotty cow. Anyway, how was last night? Did you enjoy playing Happy Families?
Yeah, Mick spoiled us rotten. We were just saying about my mum's operation.
I can't believe she's got to wait so long, you know.
She's already had to wait a year.
I was thinking, would you ever consider going private?
Listen to this one. And are you offering to pay for it? No?
Well, yeah, I would actually, if I thought it meant an end to her being messed about.
What's the point in having a national health service if people with a few bob can just jump the queue?
I'm not saying it's right, but surely it would be worthwhile if it meant that she was getting better sooner.
I wouldn't suggest that to her if I was you. She'd probably bite your head off.
Why?
Because, believe it or not, some people have principles.
I've got principles too. But if one of my family was suffering like that, I would do whatever I could for them, even if it did mean jumping the queue.
Oh, so what are you saying, that we don't do enough for her?
Not at all. What I'm saying.
Well, don't, yeah? It's not your mother, so it's not your problem.
All right, Cass, that's enough.
Sorry, it was only a suggestion.
Yeah, well, I suggest you keep your nose out in future, yeah? Look, I'm getting off, Lee.
Can't do anything right in their eyes, can I?
Yeah, well, maybe you should think before you speak sometimes. I'm going to get my makeup bag.
Dad! Dad, Mum said I've got to ask you.
Ask me what?
Well, she starts playing hockey in school, and I'm the goalie.
Hockey? Oh, we've got a budding Sean Curley on our hands, eh?
No, he's a goalkeeper, Max. Mr. Rowlands thinks I'm really good. He wants me to try for the trials for the school team.
Brilliant.
But I've got to have my own hockey stick, and I've got to have all the kit.
Well, got to?
Yeah? Yes!
I see. So, you're after my money, eh?
Please, Dad.
We'll see.
That means no.
No, it doesn't mean no. Look, I tell you what we'll do. We'll wait and see if you get in the team first. Then if you do, we'll get you all the get-up, eh?
Everyone else is getting all the kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're not everyone else, are you?
He hasn't stopped talking about hockey since he started it this term. You know how he struggles in all his other subjects. I think we should be pleased that he's finally found something he's really good at.
Yes, I agree we should encourage him, but I'm not forking out for all this hockey gear. I mean, it'd be like the Cubs all over again. We paid for everything, and then after 1 week, he got bored of it. You know what kids are like. Glass of wine?
Hiya, is everything okay?
We were just saying how great the food is.
Well, listen, can you make sure if your son decides to come in here, he keeps his fists to himself?
What did she mean by that?
Yeah. I haven't, really had a chance to talk to you about Nat. I'm afraid he's been behaving like a complete prat while you've been away.
In what way?
Well, he lashed out at Peter from the salon. You know, the tall guy that George has been getting quite pally with. He was behaving like the jilted, jealous boyfriend.
No, what are we going to do with him?
Well, that brings me on to my next piece of news. I arranged for him to see a therapist. You know, it seemed like the logical thing to do. I mean, he needs some proper professional help.
A therapist? Well, how did it go?
Not very well. The place that we went to was actually a family therapy center, and I spoke to Tony, the therapist, afterwards.
Yeah, and?
Well, he seems to think that it might be a good idea if we all went together to the next session as a family.
There you go, mate. See ya. I think you've blown this out of all proportion, you know.
Yeah, well, I don't expect you to understand my principles.
And look, I didn't mean to start some big political debate.
I just think that if you get sick, you should have a right to treatment, no matter who you are, not just because you're loaded.
Hey, I am not loaded, but I'm prepared to make sacrifices so I can help.
Help? In what way? Everyone who goes private is just hammering another nail in the NHS coffin.
Look, I agree with you. I don't always falling out over this.
Yeah, well, neither do I, but we seem to be, don't we?
I was thinking about your mum. I thought if she was happy, you'd be happy, we could all be happy.
Yeah, well, it's not that simple, is it?
What's that supposed to mean?
Every time I see you, I see a different side to you. And every time we get talking about something really important, you come out with this self-centred, I'm all right, Jack. You know, you want to try seeing things from other people's point of view for a change.
Hey, Elaine, you're not being fair, you know.
Oh, no. I've got to go. Tell my mum I would have been late.
Hey, Elaine, you just can't go.
Can't I? Just watch me.
Elaine!
Now, Terry Thomas played the consummate British bounder, and Next 4 celebrates the genius of this hero of comedy. And over on ITV, Peak Practice.
Do you mind if we come in?
No, of course. So, what's all this about? It's not often I get family visits.
It's about, well, everything that's happened lately.
Go on.
Well, Nat and I went to see a family therapist on Friday. I thought it would be a good idea.
Did you have a nice time?
Yeah, great, you know. Chat to some bloke I never met before about my first sexual experiences, while another group of people sat listening from behind a two-way mirror.
Really?
You make it sound like some kind of spectator sport. They're trained professionals, all of them.
Well, are you going to go back?
Yeah.
Wiona.
What?
The therapist, Tony, thought it would be a good idea if we all went along together.
Oh, you're not serious. Even Dan?
No, Dan doesn't need to go. He's the odd one out. He doesn't have any problems.
Dad, it's...
Look, I really don't think we have any choice. What's happened to us these last few years? We're a mess. All of us. Your mother's lost a successful career. We've lost our house. You two are... I just want to know why.
Dad, we've talked and talked about it. It's got us nowhere.
Look, Georgia, after all you've put me through, I think the least you can do is just come along and talk to Tony for me.
I just can't see the point.
The point is there's a bloody great cloud hanging over this family, and it ain't gonna budge unless we get some help. Do you understand?
So when's your dad getting married then?
You haven't set a date yet. Soon, I reckon.
Is she nice? His new girlfriend?
Yeah, she's sound. Nicest one he's ever been out with. There's only one problem, though.
And what's that?
My dad and Elaine get married. It means Tanya will be my stepsister.
And is that a problem?
It is when I fancy her.
Ah, right.
I can hardly go out with my own stepsister, can I?
Worst things have happened. We were just talking about you. Oh, yeah?
Danny was asking when my dad and my mum were getting married.
Was your dad in a bad mood last night?
Yeah, why?
Because so was my mum. I think they had another argument.
All right, Tanya. What do you reckon? Aren't you speaking to me?
I don't speak to divvies.
Gone all hard, have you? Because you're with your mates?
You shouldn't even be on it. You're too young.
Be legal if I was in France. You can ride when you're 14 there.
So go to France, do us all a favour.
Do you want to take it?
I'll have one.
I was asking her, not you.
As if.
You could always bunk off school. Come to Southport with me.
You're going to Southport? On that thing?
What's so funny?
You get there quicker walking.
Suit yourself. Have a nice day in school.
He's sad. I know. Never without a clue.
I don't know why she bothers ordering all this fresh fruit and veg. Most people around here don't even know what a mango is.
Yeah, it's hardly the most cosmopolitan of places, is it?
Sure, you can say that again. Ron's already told her to stop ordering all this fresh stuff, you know. She carries on regardless.
Look, I better get off. I don't want to bump into Mick.
Why not?
We're not speaking at the moment.
Doesn't sound healthy. Aren't you still supposed to be on your honeymoon period?
Oh, it's well and truly over.
This isn't all because my mum's going private, is it?
Yeah. But he thinks he's trying to help, but, you know, he doesn't realise how selfish he's being. He'd have me up that aisle next week if he could. That's what it's really all about.
Yeah? Well, you've just got shut of one no-mark husband. You don't need another one coming around here telling you how to run your life.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I have rushed things, you know. Should have got to know him better.
Hate to say I told you so.
But you just have.
Listen, if you want my advice, you'll slow this thing right down. Yeah, if he's acting like this now, coming along and pushing you into making all kinds of big decisions, imagine what it's going to be like when you're married. Yeah. Talk of the devil. Look, I'll see ya, yeah?
God, yeah. I'll see you about 7, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Hiya. I just popped round to see our Cassie. She's, I'm taking Tanya to the pictures and she's going to sit with me mum tonight.
Listen, about yesterday.
Let's just forget it, eh? It's obvious we're not going to agree.
No, I don't want to forget it. I want us to be able to sort it all out. I mean, you've just blown this thing out of all proportion. And your Cassie doesn't help. She always seems to be there, poking her nose in when it's not wanted, winding you up.
It's got nothing to do with Cassie. It's to do with you waving your magic wand and thinking you can solve all our problems.
I want us all to be happy. What's wrong with that? You know that I love you and want to be with you all the time?
You're just thinking about yourself. You only want me mum back on her feet so you can get her out of the way.
Hey, come on, Elaine. You know I only suggested that you go private because I wanted to help.
And you know I don't believe in private health, and nor does me mum. Do you really think I'd sacrifice my principles just to keep you happy?
I have to leave early today. I have an appointment, if that's all right with you.
Oh, yeah, fine.
Oh, I wanted to go to the fruit market, too. I don't suppose I get the chance now.
What's the point? You're going to end up binning most of that stuff anyway. If you want to sell fruit, you'd be better off getting something people are going to buy.
I think I've already explained. I want to concentrate on the more unusual lines.
But what's the point in that when most people around here have ordinary tastes?
Word will get round. People will catch on.
And who's going to spread the word round here when nobody wants to buy the stuff in the first place?
Look, Ron's left me in charge and you're just my assistant. You'd do as well to remember that.
Well, that's me well and truly put in me place.
Well, it's difficult enough getting things off the ground without you questioning every move I make.
I was only trying to help.
Well, if you really want to help, you could get on with these.
And what are these?
It's just a short survey I've compiled. There's only one way of finding out what people want, and that's to ask the customers themselves.
Jimmy, will you pack that in?
Pack what in?
The whistling, it's going right through me.
Oh, sorry, love. You all right?
I'm just a bit tired, that's all. I haven't been sleeping very well.
Hi, Kit.
Hiya. Hi, love. Still coming with me, Mum? Yes, love, if you want me to. Are you sure you still want to go through with it?
Go through with what?
I'm booked into this clinic to get my tattoo removed.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in your shoes, kid. It's meant to be agony, there.
Thanks, Dad. Just what I needed to hear. I think it's a waste of money, you know, love. I mean, it's only a tiny little thing, isn't it? It's not as if anyone's going to see it. Mum, I just want to get rid of it. I mean, what happens if I start seeing someone else? I'm going to feel a right divvy, aren't I, with Mike tattooed on my ankle. I'll get myself ready.
Can't believe those two have split up. Thought they were made for each other.
I suppose it's inevitable, really, isn't it? I mean, since when has anything ever gone right for this family?
So how come you aren't sleeping properly?
Why do you think?
Little Jimmy. Well, I think I know exactly what you need.
Oh, yeah. What's that, Prozac?
Oh, a bit of pampering. How does a nice meal for two grab you?
Oh, lovely, Jimmy, but I was only planning on egg and chips tonight.
Oh, well, you can forget that. I booked a table for us at Grant's.
Oh. And have you told Max Farnham we'll stay behind afterwards to do the washing up? Jimmy, what about the phone? What about the lecky?
Don't be worrying about that. It'll be all right. I've had some expenses through from the probation service.
Jimmy, we can't afford to waste money on fancy restaurants. We're skint.
Love, it's a special occasion, isn't it?
Is it?
Oh, I'm glad one of us remembered. 5 years ago today, you and me decided to give it another go, didn't we?
Jimmy, if we celebrated every time we split up and got back together, we'd have an anniversary practically every day of the year.
Yeah, but this is the big one, isn't it? I mean, we've been separated for years before that. It's the happiest day of my life. 5 years, eh? Who'd believe it?
Seems more like 50 to me.
All right, Jackie, I know we've had our ups and downs.
Ups and downs? Jimmy, if everything that's happened to this family is just ups and downs, I pray to God nothing serious ever happens to us.
So, how often do you purchase aubergines? Once a week, once a month, once a year?
Aubergines? Aren't they them disgusting, horrible, salty little fish things?
No, it's a vegetable. You know, one of those big purple-looking things?
Oh, no, I'm sure it's a fish, because Mick uses them in the pizza parade.
I think you're thinking of anchovies.
Oh, right, yeah, I knew it was something like that.
Right, finally, what type of product would you like to see more of in your local shop?
More snacky things, I suppose. You know, for when I'm on my tea break, my dinner break and all that kind of stuff. You know, sausage rolls, pasties, stuff like that.
What about samosa or bhaji?
Oh, no, they're too spicy for me, then. I always get the trots if I eat any of that Indian stuff. I'll tell you what you could do with an here, though.
Oh, what's that?
More pot noodle flavours. I'm getting sick of the chicken one.
Right then, that's it.
Right,
Thanks for
OK.
your time.
You're welcome. I'll see you later.
OK. So, more pasties, what do you reckon?
Dickhead. Hey! What do you think you're doing?
What's it look like?
That thing should be parked down there.
It might get robbed.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't even be on it without stabilisers.
Dead funny. I might have known it'd be you.
Hello, Mrs. Simpson.
Don't you, Mrs. Simpson, me. If you think you're coming in here, you've got another thing coming.
I wouldn't want to go in your shop anyway. It's crap. You might get sick of your rest.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Listen, I'm warning you. Don't you ever come round here again. Now, do you hear me?
Oh, you're shaking.
Hey, listen, Evel Knievel. Just get on that thing and move it, all right, or else.
Why? What are you going to do?
Well,
Lie on me?
I'll burst you, you cheeky little... Go on, beat it. Hey, you're all right, what's going on? This half-faced little swine. He wants teaching a lesson.
I only went to shop for a can of Coke. And they all started ganging up on me.
Well, what do you expect? You shouldn't even be riding round on that thing
All
at your
right,
age.
Sinbad, cool it, will you? I'll sort it, I know him.
Well, what are you going to do? You're going to rehabilitate him, are you? Couldn't bother if I were you. It's a waste of time.
Well, you play like riding up and down here on this thing? You're soft or what?
I didn't want to get it robbed.
You found yourself a new school yet?
Nah, I'm not bothering.
So what are you going to do?
Dunno. Probably ride up to London or something. Find a job there.
Oh, is that right? And you know how many young fellas like you are sleeping rough on the streets of London, eh?
I'll find something.
And where are you going to get the money from for the petrol for this?
Think of something.
Oh, got all the smart answers, you, haven't you?
I know. Why don't you give us a job delivering pizzas for you?
You are joking, aren't you?
Oh, go on, give us a job.
I know your dad, yours are Hughes.
Yours a room?
Nothing.
Oh, go on. I'll even do it for free. Just give us a couple of quid for petrol. God, go on. I'm bored out my skull here.
Do I look soft in the head or something? How do I know you won't just do one with the money?
There's only one way of finding out, isn't there? How can I prove myself? No one will even trust me in the first place.
Mr. Gibley, would you like to come this way, please?
It says here, feels like being snapped by an elastic band.
It's not too late to change your mind, you know, love. We can be out of here now if you're having second thoughts.
No, I'd rather just get it done. I suppose this is my version of taking my wedding ring off.
Only more painful.
I can't believe it's finally come to this. After everything me and Mike have been through together. If anyone had have asked me a few months ago, I'd have said we'd be together forever.
Nothing lasts forever, love.
You and my dad haven't done too badly.
Only because I'm more stupid than most people. Do you think anyone else would put up with him for all this time?
Well, are you feeling okay?
No, not really, love. It's hard, Jimmy, you know. It's just getting on top of me, that's all. Do you know, Lindsay doesn't seem 5 minutes since he was born. I was with you and our Val in Gracie Market when I went into labour, you know. You were in your pram. Couldn't get hold of your dad anyway. I'd already had our Jimmy by the time he turned up at the hospital.
Where was he?
Don't ask. All I know is he turned up in heck of a state. Didn't even glance at the baby. Just made me promise, if anyone asked me, to say he'd been with me right through the birth.
You've never told me that before. What had he been up to?
God knows. I was even more stupid in those days than I am now. Just knew not to ask, you know. Is it any wonder how Jimmy turned out the way he did, eh? Even his birth was an alibi for something. Suppose you could say he was doomed from the start.
Look, Mum, you can't go blaming yourself.
Why not? There's nobody else to blame.
Why didn't you go to the doctors, tell him how you've been feeling? He might be able to give you something, you know, make you feel better till it's all over.
What's that gonna do, eh? Turn me into some kind of Stepford wife walking around like a zombie thinking everything's all right. Just got to work my way through something like myself. Just got to pull myself together.
There you go. Straight there, and straight back. Just like I promised.
Hang on, there's a tenner here.
Yeah?
That order only came to £8.
I know. But you should have seen the house I went to. One of those big flash ones up in Sandfield Park. This dead snotty woman at the door. Looked at me as though I was a piece of muck or something. So we charged her 12 quid instead. Stupid cow didn't even blink. Obviously got more money than sense.
You did what?
What's the problem? 4 quid profit. 2 for you, 2 for me. So, now I've proved myself. Can have a job.
Are you stupid or something? If Mick finds out about this, I'll be looking for a job myself.
All right.
Look, son. You might think driving round on your little moped delivering pizzas is pretty cool now. But you should have bigger ambitions than that. You don't want to end up at my age working in some place like this for buttons, you know.
What are you doing here?
It's okay, Mick. He just came in for a can of Coke. There you go.
It's,
Oh, he's paid for that?
Yeah, he paid before you came in.
Yeah, well, you can do him now, can't you? And I don't want to see you in there again, do you hear me?
Hi. Hi, Mum.
I was starting to think you had second thoughts.
Oh, I almost had. My stomach is churning. Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so.
I just wish I knew what sort of things they were going to ask us.
Look, nobody has to answer anything they don't want to.
Oh, I know, but it's just the thought of all those people in there knowing our business.
Half of Manor Park knows our business. What difference does it make a few more people knowing?
I suppose he's got a point.
Look, come on. Let's not talk ourselves out of this.
see you. Here he is, Mr. Moneybags himself.
Listen, Cassie, about all that business yesterday, I realise I put my foot in it, but I didn't mean to interfere. I know you've all got your principles.
Believe me, Mick, I've got no qualms about going private. Artie Lane's the one with all the principles. It's just a carbon copy of me mum. Hey, but if you ever feel like putting any money my way, feel free. I've always fancied having a boob job.
Yeah, very funny. Your Elaine's not speaking to me.
I know.
Look, I didn't mean to offend anybody. I just wanted to help.
I think it might help if you kept your nose out.
Yeah, I tried to apologise, but you won't have any of it. Listen, Cassie, you know better than anybody else. What do you think I should do?
Aha, now this is a tale up for the books. You asking me for advice?
All right, all right. I know you and me haven't exactly got off to a great start, but that's not all my fault. I've more than gone out my way to try and make a good impression on you all.
I think that might be the problem. I think you're trying too hard.
How do you mean?
The thing is this, Mick. Artie Lane is dead independent. She always has been, especially when it comes down to me mum. She's done everything for her. Let me tell you, she deserves one of them gold things from Esther Hansen. So how do you think she feels when you come waltzing onto the scene, yeah, wanting to take over everything and offering to pay for an operation?
So, what do you reckon I should do?
You've got to slow down, give her some space. She's not used to someone coming along and making decisions for her and telling her what's what. Seriously, if you carry on like this, you're going to end up losing her.
They're ready for us now.
Good. Sooner we get this over with, the better.
I know we're meant to be completely honest in there, but you're not going to mention the pregnancy, are you?
Oh, Mum, do you really think I would?
Oh, I just thought if you got upset, it might come out.
Well, it won't. No one's ever going to find out about that, especially Nat. Okay. It's between you and me, OK?
Yeah.
What are you two whispering about?
We're not whispering.
Come on, they're waiting for us.
Does your mum know you're on that thing?
Yeah. She was the one who gave me the money for it.
She must want a head testing. You're gonna end up killing yourself.
All right, Jono. Fancy going this? Honest?
Your dad will kill you if he sees you on that thing.
He's all right. I've just seen him go off in his van.
Excellent.
It'll cost you, like.
I haven't got any money.
Tough. Doesn't run on water, you know.
Can't owe it to you. I get my pocket money Friday.
£2. And you get to go around the car park and back.
Right. What do I do?
It's easy. You just pull on the throttle here. Not too much, though. Then you're away. Oh, yeah. That one should break.
Don't forget the helmet.
Don't forget your helmet. He doesn't need the helmet, you queg. It's only going round the garage and back. And if you get one scratching it, you're dead.
Leo Johnson, does your dad know you're on that thing?
Yeah, he said it was all right.
Well, more fool him.
OK, now off.
Can't I go round again?
No.
All right, that wasn't worth £2.
Tough. You were the one who agreed to it.
Right, let me go round again and I'll give you free.
£3.50.
Right.
We'll have a lie down.
OK, Nat. Oh, boy, am I glad to be home.
He's a very nice guy. Tony, isn't he? Makes you feel very relaxed.
Yeah, well, that's what he's paid for.
Yeah, well, let's hope some good comes of all this.
You really think it will?
Oh, we'll just have to wait and see. Take one step at a time.
I sometimes wish Nat and Georgia had never told us in the first place. Perhaps we could have just been happy in our ignorance.
Yeah, well, it doesn't work like that, does it? We sensed there was something wrong between them long before we found everything out.
But why did they tell us? Why did they need us to know?
Well, it must have been an absolute nightmare keeping something like that to yourself. Telling us was, well, clearly a cry for help. And now we've just got to talk it through, find out why it happened. And in order to do that, we've got to be completely honest. Tell this guy, Tony, everything that's happened to us. It's the only way we'll ever get to the bottom of this.
Hey, that's enough of that, you. And your time's up.
Oh, wait. What's this?
I said your time's up.
Can I help you?
Yeah.
Can't remember what I come in for now.
I'm forever doing that. Cracks you up, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'll take this. I think I deserve a treat.
The age of them lads messing with that motorbike.
Oh, no, yeah. He's a neighbour of mine, you know, Leo Johnson. Just shouted over to him, but he reckons his dad says it's all right.
Is that Leo? I've got terrible eyesight.
Do you know him?
Yeah, my sister goes with me.
Oh, go away. Oh, I've known Mick for years. He's a lovely fella. And he's had his hard, you know, bringing up those kids on his own and running a business. Oh, I am glad he's gone. He deserves a bit of happiness. Yeah, love, that's all right.
Thanks.
Yeah, my husband and my daughter work for him at the pizza parlour.
Oh, right. So I've probably seen them around then.
Yeah, you couldn't miss Jimmy. He's the gormless looking. So, how are you finding it working here?
Yeah, I quite like it. Oh, apart from the other woman I have to work with. She really thinks she's something special.
I worked here myself for a few years.
Oh, go away. Oh, well, in that case, you can tell me whether all these rumours are true.
What rumours?
That Ron Dixon copped off with almost every single woman that ever worked there.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. I mean, there was Bev, you know, that caused a big scandal. He left his wife and everything for her. But they lived together for years.
Mm-hmm. Well, I hope he doesn't try nothing on with me. He looks harmless enough, like, but, oh, the thought of him going anywhere near you, it makes you sick, doesn't it? Ugh.
Right, well, better get going on there. I'll see you again, love.
See ya.
Hi, Jack.
Hi, love.
See them kids messing out on that thing.
No, no.
And you ill?
Yeah.
I'll walk round. How are you?
I've better days.
Why? What's wrong?
Get off now, John, I'm going to knock it off.
Go ahead then, stop me if you can.
I'm warning you, if you don't get off right now.
I'm getting the hang of it now. I'll just go around the block and I'll get off.
You dare!
Gonna stop me?
Leo!
Next on 4, Travellogue. Tonight, Andy Kershaw samples the recent piece of Mozambique.
Tanya?
G'day, what are you doing in school?
What do you mean?
Danny told me about the accident. He told me that you went flying right over the handlebars at Tinhead's bike. He said you weren't even wearing a helmet.
I'm all right.
You were lucky then.
I was in control.
And has it put you off motorbikes?
No way. I'm gonna save up and get one as soon as I'm 16.
You'd be better off saving for a car, because you're going to have to give me lifts everywhere.
Why?
Well, I'll be your stepsister, won't I?
That's if they get married.
Why'd you say that?
My dad's been in a dead bad mood for days. I think it's because I'm not speaking. Gave me murder over Tinhead's bike, grounded me for a week.
All couples have arguments, they'll get over it.
Do you reckon?
Couples always do, don't worry about it.
Hiya, Mick. Come in. Hiya, Mick. How are you?
Not too bad, guys.
Hey, how's Leo? Tanya told me about his accident.
He'll live. Just can't believe he was stupid enough to get on that thing. That old lady kid's a bad influence.
You're not working today?
Not till tonight. Look, I wonder if you fancy coming to town with me.
Ooh, I don't know. I've got stuff to do.
Nothing you can't put off until tomorrow. You two go out and enjoy yourselves. I'll go and put the kettle on. Make us a nice cuppa before you go.
So what are you going into town for?
Well, I thought it was about time we looked at some engagement rings.
Oh, did you now?
Mm-hmm. If you still want to marry me.
Oh, of course I do.
that's a relief.
I'm only prepared to look at really expensive engagement rings, though. I don't want any of this cheap imitation rubbish.
Oh, right.
Well, no, you can afford it now, don't I? And an engagement ring is much better investment than private health.
Oh, I see. So you've got no principles about spending thousands of pounds on an engagement ring?
Absolutely not.
Morning. Oh, hiya. There's just been a delivery there for you from a cheese company in Worcestershire. A sign for it.
Wonderful. These must be the samples I ordered. They could become a regular line.
You'll be lucky. The only cheese I'm shifting from here is the processed slices.
People round here just haven't been given the choice.
Hi, Mum.
Hi.
Just these, please. And have you got any olive oil?
Yeah. So this is your daughter, then?
Yes.
Don't look alike, do you?
Oh, yeah, people often say that. They say I look more like my dad, really.
£3.50, please.
Thank you.
Remember, we've got the therapy session today.
Look, Mum, do we really have to go through with this?
Look, I know how you feel, but your father's insisting on this.
Yeah, right. Well, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
I bet you give them the money to come in and buy your things, just to prove that your new lines are a success.
Do you think you and Katie might start seeing each other again?
Who knows?
Well, would you like to?
They always say you shouldn't go back out with someone you once split up with, don't they?
Why did you split up?
The longest.
Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. It's none of my business.
Hey, can I help you?
Yes, do we order from here?
Yeah, what can I get you?
I'll have the garlic mushrooms, please.
Oh, and a seafood salad for me, please.
And I'll have a mineral water, one of those, one of those fizzy peach-flavoured ones.
Oh, make that too.
Been busy?
Yeah, it hasn't been too bad.
Good.
If you'd like to take a seat, we'll bring everything over. Yeah.
Thank you. So, do you think this place will be a success then?
No, I shouldn't think so. If it was in the city centre, it would go down a storm, but it's far too cosmopolitan for around here.
What about grants? It's hardly a million miles from here.
It's nothing like grants. Give it 6 months of that. Oh, hi.
Hiya.
How's things?
Oh, brilliant. We've been really busy.
So, who's running things now that Terry's not around?
Oh, me and GC Bradley. So, I suppose you've come in for a nose round. Check out the competition.
Well, we're hardly next door. No, I don't think Grant has got anything to worry about.
Oh, we'll see. How's everything going?
Everything was going fine till a minute ago.
Why, what's wrong?
The fella over there just ordered garlic mushrooms, and guess what?
Oh, no, don't tell me.
Telly didn't order any food, and Andy's already been to the supermarket once this morning.
Well, you'll just have to go and get some. I'm not having Max Farnham being all smug and patronising.
Oh, but we need lots of other things as well. Where am I supposed to go?
Well, I don't know. Use your head.
What about the trading post? They sell all that stuff now, don't they?
Yeah, but they'll cost a fortune. I know that Belle Simpson's probably only got organic ones.
We ain't got much choice, really, have we?
We'll just get a tenner out the till, but be quick. I've got to be back on the salon in a minute.
There you go.
No, thanks.
Oh, that stuff reeks.
It's an acquired taste. Look, this one's my favourite. Organic brie. Beautiful.
I could not eat anything that smells like old socks. I'll stick to my red Leicester.
Hi. Oh, thanks.
Do you know something we don't like?
Sorry?
Is there a mushroom drought coming up or what?
Oh, no, we've run out at the cafe bar.
Oh, really? Who's in charge of catering down there? Only perhaps we could come to some sort of arrangement. We could supply you with fresh produce.
You'll have to speak to Jackie about that. She's the one running the place.
Would you like to try some cheese?
Yeah, what are they?
Well, this one's an organic blue, this is an unpasteurised Stilton, and this one's cider with mustard seeds.
It's lovely, that. I think I've tried that one before with my mum in a cafe in Bristol.
Oh, would that be Brown's, near the university?
Yeah, that's the one. I think I'll buy some. I'll pop in for some later anyway. Hiya. Hiya.
Would you like to try some cheese?
Oh, go on then. So.
Oh, that's vile.
I think it's gorgeous.
Oh, kids these days, mine wouldn't have eaten anything like that.
Right, I'll have to get back. Customers waiting. Thanks a lot. See you.
Bye.
Right. I'll just have one of these. I'm having my dinner break at home, you know, but I haven't got the energy to cook anything.
Where do you work?
Over in the petrol station.
All right, I didn't realise. That's handy, isn't it? You can keep an eye on your fella in the pizza parlour.
My daughter works there as well.
Yeah, you said the other day. It's just the three of you then.
Yeah. Yeah, there is now. Right, so I'll see you anyway.
Bye.
Hotel.
What did I say?
Oh, my son died recently. He was only 21.
Oh, me and my big mouth. What happened?
Well, it was suspicious circumstances. He's been dead for 3 months and the police still haven't released his body.
Oh, you're joking?
Dreadful for her.
Oh, poor thing. No wonder she's always looking in a world of her own. Isn't there anything they can do?
Well, I think they've tried everything.
Whoa, look at that one.
6,750, you're joking, are you?
Wow, now that's what I call a rock.
Look, if I was to say it's a bit more than I was thinking of, we're going to fall out again.
Well, we wouldn't fall out if you didn't keep starting arguments, would we?
I never started anything.
Stop right there. Oh, look at this one, look, down at the front.
2,300, dream on. Hey, listen, do you want to phone your mum? Make sure she's okay?
No, she'll be all right. We're not going to be much longer, are we? So, can we go in and try some on?
Oh, that's why we're here, isn't it?
And can I try the really expensive ones on?
Of course you can. You're not having one, though.
Well, I think I might be able to settle for something a bit cheaper.
Yeah, a lot cheaper.
Hey, get off you. Can't stand couples who snog in public.
Sold any more of your fancy cheese, have you?
Cassie, I was wondering whether or not it isn't time that you moved on.
What?
Well, you're obviously not enjoying yourself here and you do nothing but criticise my ideas.
Listen, if you can't take a bit of criticism, maybe you're the one that should be moving on.
Well, I'm the one who's running the place.
Yeah, running it into the ground, more like.
Right, that's it. I've had just about enough of you and your little digs. So why don't you just get out of here now?
You can't get rid of me. Ron Dixon's my boss, not you.
I am the one who makes the decisions. So why don't you just change your attitude? Otherwise, your days here are numbered. Do you hear me?
Shall we order some wine?
No, I'm OK with my water.
Oh, it's not like you to be sensible. You're still not feeling queasy, are you, after the morning after bill?
Oh, no, I feel fine. Lucky I could get to the doctor's.
I hope you didn't think I was making decisions for you the other day, you know, when I said that I didn't really want any more children.
Oh, no, not at all. No, I feel exactly the same. Things are going so smoothly at the moment. I don't think we need any additions coming along and disrupting things.
You know, I don't think I've ever felt this contented.
Oh, me neither. And it's rubbing off on the children, especially Matthew. I mean, he's struggled for so long. It's great he's showing so much enthusiasm for this school hockey team. I think we should really encourage him.
Yeah, all right, Susanna, but I mean, those children, they run rings around you. I mean, I've already told you I can't afford for the hockey gear.
Oh, you old meanie. Oh, we should get a move on with the food. I'm starving.
Will you tell Andy to get a move on with the Farnham's order? They've been waiting ages.
Call as quick as you can, Jackie.
Panic over. Listen, I'll have to get back. It's manic in the salon. If there's any more problems, you know where to find me.
1 seafood salad and 1 garlic mushrooms.
Service normally this slow.
I'm sorry about that. We had a bit of a mix-up in the kitchen. Just teething problems.
Right. Teething problems. It's obvious that Jackie Dixon hasn't got the foggiest idea how to run a place like this.
I always felt that we were a very open family. I was proud of that. I felt that Nat and Georgia could discuss anything with us.
Couldn't tell you about this, though, could we?
We did eventually.
Only because we thought Dad might tell you.
Yeah, well, I didn't want her to say anything. I begged her to keep quiet.
And why is that?
Because I knew all hell would break loose.
Is that all?
Was what's happened enough? Because I didn't see what business it was of anyone else's, right? It was our secret. And I knew that once other people found out, it wouldn't be the same again.
And how did it make you feel?
Well, the most upsetting, confusing thing was that it had been going on for so long, right underneath our noses.
When would you say you first realized your relationship with Nat was wrong?
I suppose I always knew it was wrong, really. Although I don't think I really questioned it at first. See, we're always encouraged to be very physically open with each other. In the beginning, I even think I convinced myself that, well, if Mum and Dad found out, they wouldn't mind, really.
But you decided not to tell your parents. So doesn't that mean you knew it was wrong?
I suppose so.
Well, yes. But it was... well, it was our secret from them. I mean, everything in our house always had to be discussed endlessly over dinner. I mean, we weren't allowed to keep anything to ourselves.
It was like getting one over on our parents, something they couldn't get to. Dad was always so proud of how open we were. We used to enjoy keeping things to ourselves.
And did this add to the excitement of the relationship?
Yeah, I suppose it did in a way. Oh, it's a pretty big secret to be keeping from them.
So much for all that openness. Sorry, Dad. It throws that theory out the window, doesn't it?
It's only me.
Where is everyone?
Must be all out. I knew I'd got them out ready. Miss Peace would go mad if I got them again. Thanks for coming back with me.
Well, can't have you put under detention for forgetting your trainings, could we?
Come on, let's get straight back.
So you like it then?
Oh, yeah, Mick, it's gorgeous.
Sorry it wasn't too grandly.
Oh, I don't like those expensive ones. They're dead tacky.
You know what? I'm really made up with all this. I mean, when I called it yours this morning, I thought you were going to tell me where to go.
Oh, would I?
Well, the way you kicked off on me the other day.
Yeah, well, the odd row's not going to hurt us, is it? Might spice things up a bit.
Oh, I see. Planning on having lots of arguments tonight.
Not as long as you accept that everything that I say is right.
Huh? Thought it was left.
Oh, dead funny. And no politics, okay? Oh, I can't wait to show me Mum and Tanya.
Hey, I thought you couldn't stand people who snogged in the street.
Yeah, well, I can make an exception in this case.
Hi, kids.
Hiya, Dad. Hiya, Dad.
Come on, you two, hurry up and finish your game. Dinner's nearly ready. Oh.
Hello.
Who's been giving you flowers?
Oh, just one of the waitresses at work.
Oh, anyone in particular?
Yes, Denise, the part-time supermodel. Haven't I told you about her? She can't keep her hands on me.
No, well, you can tell Denise that she'll be modelling wheelchairs by the time I finish with her.
For you.
Oh, they're beautiful. And what's in the bag?
Something that might be of interest to Matthew.
What is it?
Only one way to find out.
Yes! Thanks, Dad.
Matthew, don't be so common. It's yes opposed to me.
And I suppose you'll be needing one of these as well, won't you?
Dad, brilliant. Just wait until I take it into school.
You've certainly been splashing out, haven't you?
Where's my present, Dad?
Oh, sorry, darling. I almost forgot. There you are.
Is that all?
Yeah, well, you see, Matthews, it's not really a present. It's for his school. His future career.
I need something for my future career.
Oh, really? What's that?
A big, white, fluffy rabbit with long, floppy ears.
Rabbit?
Yes, I want to be a vet. I'm going to call it Snowy.
Well done, Max.
You stopping for a cup of tea?
Oh, no, I've got to go, you know.
Oh, go on. I want to show me Mum the ring. Mum? Mum? Oh, God, Mum! Mum, are you all right?
Is she breathing?
Sure. Oh, quick, Mick, call an ambulance. No, I'm okay. But you're unconscious. What happened?
I don't know. Oh, just get me up off this floor. I haven't been able to move all afternoon.
Come on, let's try and get up.
Oh, yeah, it's too much. I need my painkillers. And a blanket, I'm freezing.
Well, if you're not going to get an ambulance, I'm going to go and call the doctor.
Oh,
Yeah, can I get you the drink?
Yeah, I'll have lunch, please.
Things away.
Oh, yeah, I'm knackered. You've been working on new routines all day.
Any good?
Yeah, they're all right. Tired. It's a bit busy in here.
Yeah, there's actually people up my feet.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah, and you. Hey, Kate. Hiya.
Oh, he's dead nice, Christian, isn't he? I've been having a right laugh with him today. He's been telling me about you being a jellyfish and falling flat on your face.
I'll kill him.
Hiya, is everything okay? There's been loads of phone calls for you. I've written down all the messages and they're in your office.
Oh, thanks. I'll just go and check them. Then once I've sorted out the takings, I'll be finished at last.
It's all go, isn't it?
Tell me about it. I haven't stopped.
I've just been talking about Christian. I think you might start seeing him again.
Who knows?
Would you like to? I really thought about it. I would devour you. I think he's gorgeous.
Oh, I thought you were off, fellas.
I am. Are you still coming tonight?
Too right. What time to start?
About 10. That's when the band starts anyway.
I can't wait to see him live. They're meant to be brilliant. It's a shame Christian ain't got a ticket.
Oh. I thought it was supposed to be a girls' night out, and anyway, he's working. I'm understaffed as it is. Right, I'll just go and sort everything out. I'll be in the office if you need me.
Thank God. It's the weekend. I can't wait to just get off my face.
I'll drink to that.
Things with that? I'll put the house right, please.
What did he say?
Well, he gave her some stronger painkillers and said she could have some more bed rest. Oh, I should never have left her alone.
Come on, you can't go saying that.
I've never seen her in so much pain. You know, she's really good at hiding everything and keeping everything in. Well, that's it. I'm not leaving her again until she can stand on her own 2 feet properly.
You know, flowers weren't the only present I brought home for you.
Oh, don't tell me there's a Ferrari parked outside.
Not quite. For you.
Oh, well, I don't know what to say. How thoughtful. Do you think there'll be enough?
Well, we don't want any more accidents, do we?
No, but condoms aren't 100% safe, and as we're both absolutely certain we don't want to have any more children...
You said you didn't want to go back on the pill.
No. Well, I was thinking of something, even more reliable.
Such as?
Max, how would you feel about having a vasectomy?
This variety has a shaggy coat that you...
Oh, yeah?
All right, son.
Look, Dad, really sorry about going onto Ned's motorbike yesterday.
Ah, forget it. Hey, look, I only shouted at you because I love you, you know. I mean, you could have been killed.
I know. I won't do it again. I promise.
Okay, I forgive you. I get the tea, honey.
You seeing Elaine tonight?
No. Gladys had a fall this afternoon. Doctor said she's got to stay in bed for a while. She's in a bit of pain, you know.
Will she be all right?
Yeah. She'll be back on her feet in no time.
So, when's Elaine and Tanya moving in?
I don't know, son. Sometime. Maybe never.
You in the knock, Dad?
Oh, not really, son. I'm trying not to be, anyway.
Is it because Tanya's grand's had the fall?
Well, now that Elaine's got to look after Gladys, it means that she can't move in as soon as I'd hoped.
So you are fed up?
It's like every time me and Elaine plan something, there's another thing stopping us, slowing us down. So frustrating.
Elaine's mum, you mean?
Stop. It's not her fault. Don't have to blame her, do I? I mean, why can't things just go smoothly for a change? I mean, all I want is for me and Elaine to get married and us all be together as one big happy family. The way things are going right now, I just can't see it. Meeting Elaine's the best thing that's ever happened to me. I can't help thinking that all this business with Gladys is going to spoil things. Come between us. I suppose you think that sounds really selfish, don't you? But I'm just scared stiff that I'm going to lose her. And I can't handle that, son.
When would you say you first became aware of sex? I'm not talking about your own sexual experiences. I'm going right back to when you first became aware that sex actually existed.
I don't know, when I was in the playground, I suppose. When I was about 9 or 10. I remember hearing about sex before. Mum and Dad told me about it. It was just, the usual misinformed, crude stuff meant to sound scary or gory.
Georgia, how about you?
I was younger than that.
How young?
4, 5. I'm sorry, but you asked me to be honest. I woke up one night, I'd had a nightmare. I used to get them quite a lot when I was younger. So I got up and went into Mum and Dad's room.
And?
And I saw them. Having sex.
Oh, you're making that up.
No, I'm not. You didn't see me, so I just went back to bed.
And how did that make you feel?
I don't know, upset, confused. I didn't know what they were doing. It looked like they were hurting each other.
Then why didn't you say so before?
Well, nobody's ever asked me, I suppose.
Are you offering this as a possible explanation for your behaviour?
Ask him. I mean, I thought we were just supposed to be here to be honest with each other, to answer questions honestly. No secrets, eh, Dad?
Would you say that secrecy is a major driving force in your relationship?
Look, I think that it was just unusual for us to have, you know, something to ourselves.
And despite the openness you like to practice at home, you never once suspected anything.
Of course not. I'd have done something about it immediately.
Belle, what about you?
What?
Did you ever suspect anything?
I don't know. Well, I've thought about this a lot, and I just feel well, I just don't think I could have been so stupid as not to have picked up on some word, some gesture.
So?
Well, if I'm going to be totally honest, I think the answer is yes.
What are you saying?
Well, I'm sorry, Ollie. It's the truth. I don't like to admit this, but I think I knew all along.
Friday Comedy starts next tonight with Dressing for Breakfast. That's here on 4, and on ITV, a Ruth Rendell mystery.
You made all this up then?
No.
But now you're saying the opposite of what you said the other day. First you said you knew there was something going on between them, and now you say you don't. What's the truth?
You're blowing this out of all proportion.
Oh, am I? Look, this is serious, Belle. If you knew something and didn't say anything, it's unbelievable.
I am not saying that I didn't know. What exactly? You just don't understand.
Oh, you're damn right I don't understand.
I am just trying to, I don't know, make sense of this. I wish I'd never said anything now.
You must have meant something by it.
Look, I just meant that in all our years together as a family, there must have been something, some moment between them, because I just don't see how they could have been together all that time in this house without me realising, without one of us picking up on something.
Yeah, well, perhaps if you spent more time actually talking to them.
Oh, don't start blaming me!
So, tell me, when did you first suspect that our children were having an affair?
Why don't you just leave this out, Annie?
This is important. It changes things. When did you first know?
I don't know. In fact, I don't even know that I ever did know.
Look, Belle.
Aren't you up? You're going to be late for work.
I'm up. Just. Oh, thanks, love. Is your dad gone?
Yeah. Are you okay? You look knackered.
I feel it.
And what's up?
I don't know. I just feel... Well, my periods are up the wall, you know, and when they come, they're finished in a day or two, and I'm run down, I've got no energy. I think I might be going through the change.
The menopause, as if.
Well, don't laugh, I'm just about old enough.
Oh, yeah, look. Don't you think it's more likely to be the upset with our little Jimmy and everything else?
Maybe.
Why don't you go to the doctors?
Isn't it your appointment this morning?
Yeah. I just want to get it checked up. I think it's got a bit of infection, you know, since the treatment.
She never had the tattoo done now.
Tell me about it. And it's going to cost a fortune to get it removed.
Well, Mike should at least be paying off.
What with? He's got less money than I have. Look, I better get going. I'll be late for work. See you later.
You ready for the off?
Yeah. I'm going to deal with Lady Muck today.
Hey, you be careful. You're in no position to lose that job.
Listen, I'm not going to be treated like a skivvy by the likes of her. And I'm going to tell Ron Dixon to put the blocks on all that fancy stuff she's buying in. She's going to have him bankrupt.
Just watch what you're doing, will you? The time I've been having off lately, I could end up being given the bullet. We could do without the both of us being on the old King Cole.
I just want to put him straight, that's all.
Mom, do you need a hand? We're getting ready to go.
I can manage. Yeah, you get the door. I'll see to me, Mum. Don't move until I get up there.
Yeah.
So, how's your mum?
Oh, me. Stubborn as ever.
So when she sees the doctor, is she going to ask about going private?
Hang on. Haven't we had this conversation before?
Elaine, she's had a bad fall. It's obvious that she can't manage. Now, if she goes private, she'll have the job all done and dusted instead of waiting around till God knows when.
Meg, my mum doesn't believe in private health, and nor do I. You know that.
Look, I'll admit that when I suggested it the other day, it may have been for selfish reasons. I mean, I just wanted you to move in with me as soon as possible. But now, after your mum's had that fall, well, I think she needs that operation as quick as she can.
She won't do it.
Well, I'll pay for it, I've told you that.
Oh, don't be soft. It could cost thousands.
We don't know that for sure until we find out. Anyway, I'd manage.
How?
I don't know, but surely we can work something out.
Nothing you can't manage when you try. I am Mick, love.
All right, Glad.
Have you found us a taxi?
No, it's all right. Mick's running us down there.
Oh, there's no need, Mick. What about work?
Don't you worry about that, Glad. I've got loads of time. Yeah, let me give you a hand.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
More bills. Anything there for me?
Oh, what were you expecting, like? An extra gyro to finance your nights out?
I thought that was your job. Anyway, I said I wouldn't go amiss for tonight.
Hey, I can't spare any more to subsidise your social life. Where did you get to till 2 this morning?
I was on the cot with Matt Simpson.
Oh, fed up with his big sister now, is he? Glad to see you shaving her face fungus off anyway.
Yeah, but I thought it was about time I altered my image.
Oh, yeah? With a view to what exactly?
With a view to copping off with the right girls.
Hey?
Well, the one I was with last night, she wasn't into the intellectual image. She said I looked about 40.
Yeah, well, I could have told you that the minute you started growing it. Here, let's hope it's a vacancy for the chairmanship of ICI.
Ah, yes, Merseyside Arts Foundation.
Oh, have you applied for the job?
No. They're going to consider my application for the writer's bursary. Could be as much as 500 quid.
You mean a grant?
No, a bursary. Sounds cooler, doesn't it? Not so studentish.
It's just another way of sponging off the taxpayers.
So? It's only a few quid till I can get myself sorted out, isn't it?
Oh, really? And when's that going to be like? Because I already subsidised you twice over.
How'd you make that one out?
Well, you tap me for a tenner 2 or 3 times a week and you're getting your gyro through off me tax, aren't you?
Dad, what sort of arts would we have in this country if they weren't subsidised, eh?
Art that supports itself, Michael. Art that people wanted. Listen, I read something the other day. All the national parks in Britain get just under £3 million a year in government grants. But the opera in London gets nearly 6 times that. Who do you know goes to the opera? But millions of ordinary people go to Snowdonia in the Lake District, don't they? I'm telling you, subsidising opera for the poshos is a waste of money.
Dad, it's only 500 quid.
To spend on drink and clubbing it. If you want to spend the taxpayers' money, start a business and get a grant for that. Do something like our Jackie did. Now, she never asked for a bean off anybody.
She got loads of help.
Not off the stage, she never.
Money here, there and everywhere off you, though.
Only because she was starting a sound, viable business, not some arty-farty things that nobody wanted.
Yeah, well, she hasn't been so clever with the little cafe bar, has she? Sadie's run off and she's got to clear all his debts now.
She'll be all right. She's got a sensible head on her shoulders, our Jackie. Unlike some I could mention.
So, any chance of that tenner, then?
Try asking the Arts Council.
Hiya. Time'd you call this?
Oh, where's Jackie? She doesn't know I'm late, does she? It wasn't my fault the bus is running late.
You're all right. She's down at the salon.
Oh, great. Better get ready.
Did you oversleep?
No, I went on a wild goose chase. Seen one of my mates at the weekend. He showed me an ad for dancers in the stage.
Have you got an audition?
No chance. Only wanted girls.
I wasted £3 on bus fares.
Oh, well, better luck next time, eh?
Yeah, maybe. Where's Katie today? I've hardly seen her since I started here.
She's at rehearsals in Manchester.
My cow. It's me knocking out bottles of lager for a living.
Oh, well, look on the bright side.
What bright side?
Well, Jackie's at the salon doing her paperwork all day, so we won't have her breathing down our necks. So it's just us two, you and me.
Feel better already.
Fancy a freebie cappuccino?
Right, you really know how to show a fella a good time.
Aye. Well, she's going to need more rest. She can't cope with struggling with the stairs all the time. And if she has another fall, she's going to be in real trouble.
I thought you were going to ask the doctor about her going private.
What? On risk of slang imagine the surgery? She'd have me head off, Mick.
Why don't you talk to her about it? She might have changed her mind since she had the fall.
No, Elaine, if you're that bothered about it, you ask her yourself.
All right, I will.
Aye. I've got your bed ready for you.
Elaine, the doctor said take it easy, not spend the rest of my natural life flat on my back.
I know, but I just don't want you overdoing it.
All right, fusspot. Right, will you two get off to work and give me a bit of peace?
Actually, glad there's something I wanted to ask you.
Oh, aye, what's that then?
I better get this prescription filled out down at the chemist and I'll go and do a bit of shopping.
OK, love. You get off.
Yeah, see you later. If you survive.
Bye, love. Bye. So, what's all this about then?
Well, this operation of yours.
Oh, aye, that. Oh, I'll be glad when it's over and done with and I can get back to where I used to be. I'm not soft, Mick. I know what's in your mind. The longer I'm laid up, the longer you have to put off the wedding. So what was it you were going to say?
Look, lad, I know your opinions on private medicine. Elaine's told me that. But I was wondering, what if you did go private? I mean, we were scared stiff the other day when you fell. And at least if you had the operation as quickly as possible, then that wouldn't happen again.
So you want me to spend my savings, jump in the queue?
No, I've got a few but put away. I don't...
So you want me to spend your money, jump in the queue?
Well...
Look, my grandfather was a big Labour man. He fought tooth and nail for the NHS. If I didn't support it, I'd feel like I was betraying everything my family stood for.
I'm sorry, Glad. I didn't mean to insult you.
Oh, no. You haven't insulted me. You've impressed me. Oh, not by offering to pay or anything. By caring. I know how much our Elaine means to you. You've proved that in the short space of time I've known you. Why should my principles stand in the way of you two being happy? I don't want to hold you back.
So, you'll go private?
On one condition. That it comes out of my savings. You're going to need all the money you can find to keep that new family of yours.
Jackie never said anything about this.
What's going on?
It's a double 30th birthday party from one of the offices on the industrial estate.
Have they booked?
I don't think so. They must have just turned up on spec. What are we going to do?
Get on with it, I suppose.
But they want to eat. We haven't got enough food to feed all this lot. And Andy's run out of half the stuff on the menu anyway.
Again, I thought this was supposed to be a cafe.
Oh, they're supposed to be delivered this morning. It hadn't turned up. Suppliers must have let us down.
Oh, yeah, just give us a minute, mate. How about shipping on some pizzas from next door? Oh, tell them we don't do food on Tuesdays.
Don't be soft. Jackie will kill me if I turn business away. Look, you get them sorted out with drinks and I'll run around the salon and see Jackie.
OK, right, but sort something out quick, eh?
Okay. 2 people yesterday. All they wanted was a packet of ordinary streaky bacon and all we've got in stock is this free-range organic stuff.
Yes, but it's absolutely delicious. Have you even tried it? There's no comparison.
What do you think? They're nearly £2 a packet dearer. Anyway, this is Manor Park, not Beverly Hills.
Hey, come on, you two.
No, Ron, you should be taking more notice. Look at these. I had an old woman in last night looking for a packet of pork skinless, and all we've got to show her is these German Strasbourg sausages.
Well, they're French, actually.
Look, I don't care where they're from. Who buys sausages at this price?
She's got a point, Belle.
Yes, but people want choices. Look at all the cookery programmes on television. They want variety.
All right, let's see how long it takes to shift your French sausages, shall we? Because I can see them going right in the bin as soon as they reach the sell-by date.
Mr. Dixon, can you help us out? Your Jackie needs this order as quick as you can. Loads of people are just coming in. We ain't got enough food.
I don't think we've got anything like this, love.
Oh, yes, we have. Ciabatta, yeah, olive bread, tomato bread, no onion bread, I'm afraid, cheddar cheese, yeah, 6 kinds of cheese, no Parma ham, and salami.
You better give her a hand.
Could you fetch a box, please, Cassie? I'm afraid all this is going to be quite expensive. Is that all right?
Oh, Jackie says it don't matter about the money. Just give her a bill and she'll settle up by Friday.
Oh, sounds good to me. Good old Jackie.
Oh, yeah, I nearly forgot. You know the French sausages she bought the other day?
Uh-huh.
Well, she says she'll take all you've got.
No problem. I can get fresh supplies in every day.
Hey, well done, love, well done. And, think that answers your point, doesn't it, Cass?
Bye.
That was easy enough, wasn't it?
Can't believe it. I managed to speak to that old quack Dr. Swanson without being fobbed off by a stuck-up receptionist.
So you've got an appointment with a consultant tomorrow? Just shows you, eh? Money talks and all that.
Apparently, he had a cancellation. Mind you, it should be like that for everyone.
Yeah. Everything all right?
Your mum is seeing a consultant at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
You mean you're going private?
Very persuasive, this fella of yours. But I'm not having him paying. I'll pay my own way.
You, of all people, are going private. Now Bevan will turn in his grave. I don't believe it.
You won't disown me, will you?
Well, I think I might manage to turn a blind eye just this once. As long as if your other hip starts playing up, you go back on the NHS. Deal?
Deal.
So your mum's off's going to be all sorted within weeks.
So you can start planning for your wedding?
But only if you promise me the first dance at the reception.
Oh, I don't believe this. Oh, thanks, Mum.
No, don't thank me. Thank Mick. It's all down to him.
All right, Liz.
All right, son.
What's up with your ankle? Sprain, is it?
I wish it was, and the bandage would be off a lot quicker. Remember the tattoos me and Mike had done?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm getting mine removed, you know, this new laser treatment. Anyway, I got a blister and then I got a bit infected.
Ooh, does it hurt?
Just a bit.
So it's over between you two then, eh?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Dreams, eh, Linz? Just think, me and you both could have been settling down this year. Listen, Linz, if you wanted to, I'd done it. I'd do it now if I was you. Aye, aye, there. What happened to the Grizzly Adams? You all right?
Yeah? You look sick without your beard. Dead pale and unhealthy.
Well, thanks a bunch. How many times did you tell me to shave it off?
At least you look human, I suppose.
What happened to your leg?
Getting me tattoo taken off.
It's a bit drastic, isn't it?
Well, since me and you finished, I can't see much point in having Mike tattooed on my ankle, can you?
Well, you never know who you might meet.
I think of better things to do than searching the world for a Mr. Perfect with the same name as you. Thanks. Oh, don't forget your receipt.
Bye.
Hiya. Hi, love. So you were talking to Mike? Yeah. I was telling him about getting my tattoo taken off.
What do you have to say?
Not much.
So how did you get on with the clinic?
Fine. He gave me some antibiotics, you know, to clear up the infection. Anyway, have you phoned to see the doctor yourself yet?
I haven't had time.
Try making an appointment for tonight, eh?
Hiya, love.
Hiya.
You got a package of them Everton mints, please?
Yeah, somewhere.
Oh, that Belle Simpson's more interested in funny sausages and posh bread than looking after us senior citizens.
Do you know, I'm sorry, Julia. I could have sworn they were here somewhere. My head's like a sip at the moment. I don't know what's up with me.
I've told you, go to the doctor's.
Why? What's up, love?
Nothing, I'm fine.
She's tired all the time, got no energy. She thinks she's going through the menopause early.
It was just a thought, that's all, you know, Julia.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me, love, with all the upset that you've been through. Upset can bring it on, you know. My friend Dolly Sparrow was brought on by them power cuts in 1973. She's never forgiven Ted Heath for that. She's only 42.
Yeah, I think I'm just a bit run down, you know.
Well, I think she should go to the doctor's.
Yeah, get some of that hormone replacement treatment.
Oh, God, Julia, I don't think it's got to that stage, yes?
You can't be too careful, you know. You just stick a patch on and it makes a new woman of you. All the girls down at the bingo, they're all on it. And you only have to look at me and Jack Sullivan to see how it picks you up.
It might not even be that, Julia.
There's only one way to find out, isn't it? Give it a whirl.
I'm sure the doctor would give it.
No, no need for doctors, love. Me and the girls have always got plenty in case one of us run out. Now, here you are. Now, if you like them, you can go and get your own prescription.
What do you do with them?
You just place them down here
And you make sure you change them after a week.
Well, you can't go dishing out medicine just like that. Isn't it dangerous?
Well, no one I know's ever come to any harm. And it could be the answer to all your problems, couldn't it? Eh? And you might even remember to get me some Everton mints next time, eh? Ciao, love.
See ya.
Why isn't Mo here helping out?
She's not due until 7.
Hey, you want to make sure they get plenty of that stuff down, otherwise they won't be doing any work, savvy.
I'm trying.
How much have you taken since they've been in?
What?
How much have you got in the till?
I haven't really had a chance to look, Mr. Dixon. I've been a bit busy.
Well, looks like our Jackie's investment is paying off nicely. Not forgetting the boost to the trading post and all. Mind you, I knew Belle's ideas would work. That's why I backed it all the way. All right, Julia.
Hiya.
If it's Jackie you're looking for, love, you're out of luck.
Typical man, eh? Never there when you need him. Goodness me, you rushed off your feet here, aren't you, love? What you need is helping hand. Just show me what to do and I'll just get on with it.
I think he's all right, love.
Yeah, I think I can manage. Thank you, madam.
Oh, madam, oh, I like that. Hey, pass me a spare penny, love, and I'll give you a lift with them coffees.
Oh, I don't know, Julie. I don't know whether Jackie'd like it.
Hey, I practically run that salon of hers, single-handed. I'm sure I can manage to dish up a few cups of coffee. I wish Terry was here to see how busy this is. It's like a family business, isn't it?
You've persuaded me mum to go private. I don't believe it.
She's got an appointment at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
The things she said about private medicine's enough to make every specialist's ears burn.
Well, it's all fixed. As soon as she has the operation, the sooner she's independent, like she wants to be. And then you and your Elaine can finally have some time to yourselves.
And you get my little sister up the aisle, eh?
Here's that, yeah.
Cassie, would you mind popping in and taking over while I phone the wholesalers? I want to make sure we've got plenty of Strasbourg sausage for tomorrow.
Why, straight away, this a minute, Mrs. Simpson. It's a pretentious cow.
Hey, I'm going to try and get your Elaine to come and stay at ours while your mum's in the Aussie, you know.
Well, you're keen, aren't you? And what about your mate Sinbad? Want to be a bit crowded?
He'll be all right about it.
Do you reckon? It's his home, isn't it? Anyway, I better get into Lady Muck. I'll see you.
Later.
Nothing there. Push it up. Yeah.
Look at this, lad. Jack will be made up.
Yeah, it's all a nosy dad. And Terry's mother-in-law to be. Oh, whoever she is.
Oh, at least she helped. Mr. Dixon just stood there watching. I hope it ain't gonna be this busy every day.
I enjoyed it. Better than sitting at home waiting for the phone to ring, waiting for a dancing job. Maybe I should settle for being a barman full-time, eh?
You can't do that. Not when you've got talent in the man.
What talent's that, then?
I saw in that thing last year with Katie. You are talented.
Yeah, well, even if I am, these agents and casting people, they're a load of snobs. And some of the dancers, you come from a council house tonight and they think you're something stuck to the shoe.
Well, I think you're a brill dancer.
At least someone does. Anyway, there is a reunion next week with all the people who worked with in that Liverpool panto last year. So maybe someone will know something that's going there.
All right, that'd be good. Are you going to go to it on your own?
No, I'm going with Katie. She asked me the other day.
All right.
So she got to see a specialist that quick?
It's amazing what can be done when you're playing, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it stinks too high heaven as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I don't begrudge the old girl getting seen to, especially after that bad fall and all that, but...
Hey, never mind the politics. I'm glad she's getting an operation done soon. It means that me and Elaine can bring forward the wedding arrangements, start getting things organised.
Yeah, well, here's to the happy couple, eh?
Cheers, mate. To the future.
Yeah, well, at least you've got one. I feel like I'm just drifting at the moment.
Actually, I was going to ask you about that.
About what?
Well, Gladys could be back on her feet again in a few weeks. So I think they're getting married quite quickly, like.
How quick?
I don't know, as soon as we can.
So how much notice do I get?
Look, I'm sorry about this, Simba.
How long, Mick?
Well, it could be weeks rather than months.
Oh, brilliant.
I wouldn't see you without a roof over your head. You can stay till you're fixed up, but...
But what?
Don't be like that, Sin. You know how hard I've worked to get Elaine. It's meant me taking on her mum as well as her, Tanya. I want to show her that I'm serious about it. I'm going to need that other bedroom for Gladys.
So I'm out in the cold, am I?
You knew this was going to happen, Sin.
Not this flaming quick, I didn't. Come off it, Mick. I mean, you've only known her for 5 minutes. You've known me for years.
I know that. Just put yourself in my place, will you? You know how I was when Josie went and all that mess with Marianne. Listen, I need to be married. I need a man for me kids.
Oh, hang on, before the violins start playing. It hasn't exactly been a bed of roses for me either this last few months, you know. I mean, I've been like another parent to Leo and Gemma. Oh, but Uncle Sinbad's out the window now.
I'm sorry, Sid, I don't want it to be like that. But I can't let a chance like this slip away. Surely we can work something out to suit us all.
No, forget it, Mick. I'll find somewhere else to live. And maybe find a few new mates while I'm at it.
On 4 Next, when does a clown turn into a fool? That's Howard Jacobson's seriously funny question after the break.